We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game.
The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. It's a run to the left. The senior able to make the stop after a short game.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the run, it's Pringle. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, for this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
That's an important first down on that running play. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They keep him guessing with a run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense. As the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. The shotgun handoff here. breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he hurts out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. With sure hands, it's Pringle. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
To first and 10 play coming up for the offense. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. And the ball is hauled in. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Caught near the goal line. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. Will be first down and goal.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
The Tide offense line up here on first and goal. When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Cost him 5 yards. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that fake, looking to throw on first down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. play fake, looking to throw the football. Makes the catch downfield. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Ball handed off. Breaks into open space. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job. You can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
First down. Looking to throw the football. That's caught. It's Tatum. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Second down after that short completion. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking for the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. That play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. And the Nittany Lions looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big third down coming up.
After a long drive, it's a crucial 4-point play. Can they score a touchdown or have to settle for 3? Touchdown, Penn State, as they fight back here in this playoff game. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Now the important point after attempt. And it's up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. in a single back formation. They stop him right at the 24.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Breaks free. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Now here's the toss play. Smothered for no gain, and that'll do it for the first quarter. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw. It's Russell. Fires it to the wideout. That pass falls incomplete on the final play of an exciting first quarter. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
For a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. And you just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Ron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
That's a lot to overcome on third and very long like that. The second down sack was huge and put this defense in a really good position there.
The Nittany Lions will send their punt team onto the field. And here's the return. And he's brought down immediately. No fair catch there. That might have been the smarter play. Onto the field. They came up empty in the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Fires it to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. And that's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. And boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Adams. And will get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense. And this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Now they're running on the toss. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. To the air. It's Russell. Makes the grab. It's Hale. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. Caught behind the line. It's Adams. But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Split backfield here. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Young. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, tied. Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Looking deep down the left side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Now, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the 1st half.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Looking deep to the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now picks up 4th down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Hot over the middle. It's Adams. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Touchdown! Way too much speed in that play.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On first down, it's play action. Bringing pressure. Now the pass rush gets home.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
Second down, we're going to throw it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. And Nittany Lions will line up to kick it away. This drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Off the play fake on first down. With the catch, it's Adams. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. They'll give it to the back. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball, he had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Dropping back. It's Russell. Quick throw over the middle. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Critical 3rd down plays coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this 4th down. Great job here by the D.
Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Throwing for his running back. Makes the grab. It's Tatum. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Reynolds. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Caught over the middle. It's Reynolds. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And that one's straight down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Defense loading up on defensive backs here, wanting to take away the deep pass play. Looking to throw. It's Russell. Close to the tight end. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. He's got it in the open. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, the defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain. Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Play action here on first down. Nice grab. It's Tatum. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You get a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back to throw again. The sure hands. It's Tatum. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This is what you love to see from any quarterback. He's not forcing or predetermining where he wants to go with the football. He obviously wanted to get the ball downfield to a receiver, but nobody's open, so he got the ball to the left.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Here we go. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on fourth down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute, pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks, but not this guy. They just line up, run the ball, and pick it up.
Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
PAT up and good. They trail by a touchdown, 24-17. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Back to throw. It's Russell. Misses the receiver. Incomplete. Second down after that previous play. Handoff to the back. Breaks free. Now here he goes. Out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been unstoppable today. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground. Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down. The offense really clicking here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here. Offense getting set. It's second down. On the run, it's Young. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. At the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown. Crimson Tide. Well, I love to watch this offense. It's one thing to study the film, but to watch these guys in person, you saw it in the first half, seemed to score every possession. And here they are coming out to start the second half with another touchdown. Extra point try coming now. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Offense retakes the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Grab down the middle. It's Tatum. They bring him down quickly. A short pitching catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. And there's the tight end who shows off his hands. That wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. He gets loose, fighting off the defender. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. But how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game. And it's a direct snap. He shreds the tackle. Defense makes the tackle, but that Wildcat look does produce a first down. This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it. Looking to throw it on first down. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down after a short gain there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Now it's second down here. Play action fake. Looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
And this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earhole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Lets it go quickly, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
He made it. 3 points on the board.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes a handoff. He finds some space. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. And here's the handoff. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
2-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. Grab behind the line. It's Young. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
Boy, nice job here by the receiver to be able to pick up this 1st down. I guess the only thing he could have done better was stay in bounds. You got to stay in bounds to be able to keep that clock moving with the lead.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Dropping back. It's Russell. That's caught. It's Young. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Second down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Wide open downfield.
And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Alabama's offense now lining up on first and goal. Pounding away with the run game. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, this is situational football. This is really where the great coaches separate themselves, because in these kind of situations, this is where you want to be able to score and kill the clock. Some teams do it better than others, and that's primarily coaching and execution and preparation. It'll be interesting to see how this offense navigates this spot of the field.
Offense facing second and goal. Same tailback, another carry. They've got him behind the line. Great effort by the back there, but still going to be stopped for a loss.
Well, they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a third and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Swarm to the pass rush, a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. The field goal is good, and they add to their lead. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. On the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down.
Taking a deep shot here to the right.
And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
The 25 at second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? Pre-snap motion from the offense.
It's a bootleg looking to throw. Back-to-back deep shots. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
4 set of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone.
Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. Keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs.
Boy, Chris, you just know down by a couple possessions late in this game, they had to be able to deliver here on this 4th down to give themselves a shot. By not getting the first down, this one feels like it's over.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. That last possession produced a field goal, but more importantly, it milked the clock. And they do that again. He shreds the tackle. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Here's the 2nd down play. Leaning on the run game here. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Takes the handoff again. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Direct snap to the back. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
1st down, looking for more now. They've got him down, but that 1st down should be enough to move them into the next round of the playoff.